You know what they say? The darker the color, the stronger the marriage.
Then mine would be faded.
Mine would be invisible then.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Speak of the devil. Can't I just have peace for one night?
I'm just checking in. So, how's the chaos over there?
Whatever happens in my flat stays in my flat.
Well, if you need an exotic dancer, I'm available.
Sivan, please, we just ate.
Rude. Anyway, I've got an update from Waikyong.
Oh, yeah, the SimCorp drivers. How?
Tight-lipped. They won't confirm or deny anything about dumping excess inventory.
As expected. It's okay. Plan B.
Which is...
Which is they might not speak to Waikyong, but they might speak to me.
Tess.
Relax. I'm not going to throw myself into some landfill, all right? I'm just going to try something creative.
That's what I am worried about. Can I speak to Venya?
Nope. She's got her hands full. Bye.
Hands are full with what?
God, I'm gonna miss these luscious locks when you chop them off.
You sound like my grandmother. She's been mourning my hair for weeks.
So when are you enlisting for NS?
Not 100% sure. Received the letter, but I just skimmed through it.
Excuse me, you're telling me you could be summoned to Tekong any day now and you've just been chilling?
It's all good. What's the worst that could happen?
Jail, Aiden, jail! You're gonna be the first AWOL case who wasn't even aware he was AWOL.
Okay, I'll check it out soon, right?
You know, I think this is my fault. I let you crash here with no responsibilities and no financial contributions. Maybe you should not stay over so often.
It'll be the same if I'm here at home.
Still, maybe you should go home for a bit, just so your parents don't file a missing persons report.
Okay.
What?
You said go home. I said okay.
That's it? No argument?
My grandma will be buying me a belated birthday lunch today, so...
That's why you're so eager to go.
Caleb, thank you for meeting me so early. I asked you here because I hope you won't sue me.
Let me think. No. Bye.
Caleb, please have a seat. Let's discuss things properly. Caleb, I'm in the midst of appealing my case. And I can't afford news of me being sued, ruining my chances.
Why should I care if your appeal gets approved or not? You know exactly what happened to my mother. And you want me to let you continue practicing?
I know what I did was wrong, and I'm prepared to cover all her medical expenses. Settle this out of court.
Nope.
Caleb, please.
You know what? My mother didn't just need medical treatment. She needed someone to take responsibility. So guess what? I don't care about your appeal, okay? That's your problem.
Sorry, I need to take this. Hi, Debbie. I'm in the middle of... Okay, I'll be back at the clinic soon. Caleb!
Wow. Our ex-CEO in a disgusting break room. Maybe things really change after high-class people go to jail.
Hello, Aqua.
You know my name, Hey, must buy lottery, man.
I need a favor from you and the other drivers.
Of course you want something. Back when you were in charge, you never cared about us. Made use of us and abuse us. Now, suddenly, you want a favor.
You're right. I didn't care. I should have, but I didn't. I can't change the past, but I'm here now, and I want to fix what's broken, starting with the truth. Please sit.
What truth?
That SimCorp sales are very bad, and you've been dumping inventory.
Itu bukan awak punya pasal. Awak bukan bos kita.
Maafkan saya, Aqua. Dulu saya cuma pentingkan diri saja. Sekarang, saya sudah bukan macam dulu. I learned a lot in prison, including how to listen. If SimCorp is in trouble, it's not too late to save it.
You don't work here. Why do you care?
Because people make a company, and people can save it. Your job is at risk if SimCorp is in trouble. Look, I'm really sorry that I didn't listen to your concerns when I was in charge, but I want to fix that now. Let me help you. Help everyone who works here.
Belated happy birthday, my dearest grandson. Special gift from my special boy.
That is way too extravagant.
No, that's why you are still single. Women judge men by the timepieces on their wrist.
Really? I just use my phone to check the time.
Exactly. Hey, me too.
My heart aches for the both of you.
Anyways, a phone can do so much more. You see? My phone just sent me a reminder. Can your watch do that?
No, but he has 1.5 carats of flawless, D-color baguette-cut diamonds, a meteorite textured dial and a titanium alloy case, and sapphire glass, bulletproof.
Right. Are you expecting people to shoot at me?
Ping, 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 ping.
Nice one. Anyways, Tess asked for your number.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently Pierce wouldn't give it to her. So if she hasn't called to wish, that's why.
Have you been in touch with Tess a lot?
Not a lot.
Hey, Grandma, you know, can I exchange this for another design? You know, something less old-fashioned.
Yes, I knew you were gonna say that. So you know what? Just go to the store, say my name, change it to whatever you want.
Why wouldn't you even consider what she's asking? This could affect the rest of her life.
I knew she'll call and cry to you.
She didn't. But I know you. I know how stubborn you are.
Good. So you know my answer.
Look, I believe there's more to this clinical trial fraud than what we see. Naja would never knowingly put her patients at risk.
She was distracted. Her marriage was...
Oh, please do not use what I told you in confidence.
I see whose side you're on.
I'm on both your sides, okay? In fact, why only sue Nadra? You should take on the manufacturer. They're the ones who put the banned substance in the supplements.
Yes.
Caleb, if you take on a big corporation, they're gonna drag this case out until they bleed you out financially.
So you're telling me to give up and let it happen to someone else?
No, I'm telling you to pursue justice for your mother, but if you want to win, you need to strategize. And can you please give Nadra a bit of time to clear her name? I really believe she's innocent.
Sorry, you or me supposed to pick up the wedding flowers?
I'll do it. I'll grab it and I'll see you at Sienna.
Just to make sure I don't want Venya hunting me down if I miss something.
You and me both.
See you soon,
Change your decor regularly?
I have a wedding later. You're welcome to stay for the cake.
Busy day for you then. I assume you didn't call me here just to discuss desserts?
Nope. SimCorp's dirty little secret.
SimCorp trucks parked near a landfill.
And photos of unsold inventory being dumped, discreetly, of course. Let me guess. Sales have been pretty bad over the past 7 years, and to keep the numbers looking good, SimCorp has been buying back its own stock and quietly dumping it. Must have cost a bomb. I'm guessing you had to sell your Lake Como villa to fund this mess.
Good guess. So, who snitched?
Doesn't matter. But all this just to protect Pierce?
Pierce has been underwhelming as a CEO. I tried to make his mistakes less glaring to the board. I thought, give him time, let him find his stride.
That's not gonna work.
Yeah. Hence, he's licking his wounds at a month-long silent retreat.
A whole month of not talking. You sure he isn't dead?
I'm impressed at how quickly you connected the dots. And judging by the photos, you got one of the drivers to talk.
Yes, but they're still loyal. They're just concerned for the company.
Good. I wanted you to examine SimCorp and find the weaknesses, which you did. I'll let you in on a secret. I was thinking of selling SimCorp.
Seriously?
SimCorp was my husband's life's work. I was hoping it could stay in the family, that Pierce could continue his legacy. But now, if it's rotting from the inside, what's the point?
What about Amber?
You've been in touch with your daughter?
No. She still won't pick up when I call. But I heard that she seems to think she's next in line.
That's why I've hesitated. She's young, but she has a heart set on running it. That's the only reason why I've hesitated this long about selling it off.
You never did consider asking me back, did you? Because of the optics.
Asked and answered. While you might have cleared your name, with you and Pierce divorced, you know how the board would react. And I would never fight a battle I know I've no chance of winning.
Yep, and can't have them thinking that you gave up on Pierce or a Sim heir.
Exactly. Anyway, I'm voiding the postnuptial. Sienna is yours.
No battle over the fine print?
I think we've both fought enough. I can't imagine what the last 10 years has been like for you, but you do seem better. What was it like inside?
Lonely, but it made me see what's important. I regret a lot of things, especially with the kids.
Annette's flying back soon. Aiden will be starting NS. Amber will start work at SimCorp. You're welcome to see them, but no promises they'll bother showing up.
Thanks for the heads up.
Hey, you called?
Why on earth did you hire Dr. Peter Chu as a locum?
Here we go.
You know his questionable reputation. He was suspended for misconduct 6 months ago.
It's not easy hiring locums. Thanks to all the bad press, I didn't have other options.
So you hired the cheapest option?
Hey, I hired him because he was available and cheap.
Look, this is not the time for jokes.
Well, if you're so unhappy with the new hire, just go and settle it yourself.
I did. I showed him the door just before you got here. I have a wedding to attend. I can't be here arguing with you over the likes of Peter Chu.
Okay, well, tell the bride to enjoy her last few hours of freedom. It's all downhill from here.
Okay, one. Come on.
Is everybody come over here?
Come on. Fun shot.
Oh, she's here! Wow. So pretty.
You may kiss the bride part.
You know the gun?
This part is revenge.
Looking at the sky through my window, lying
You okay? You look restless.
Need to check my phone. Social media edit.
Ah. Then you know what? You're going to love this video.
Okay. I make sure all the cameras were turned off.
The cameras you knew about.
Good thing Vignesh was sharp.
What's wrong with the CCTV?
It stopped recording. It's okay. I'll fix the wire.
Even a child knew you were up to no good. He told us about what you did with the CCTV.
We thought you'd start stealing again. That's why we decided to install a hidden camera.
But you stole Lucas' drawings and the movie script. Tried to upload it.
And I succeeded.
No, you didn't. I managed to block the upload. So whatever you were planning, it didn't work.
Why, Anne? I gave you a job. You said you wanted to turn over a new leaf.
I can't stand seeing you happy. You don't deserve it. You missed my court date. You were supposed to be my lawyer.
So this was payback to Sivan for missing the court date?
He screwed up my case. I screw his business.
It was Tess's business too. She had nothing to do with you.
She's unlucky then.
Okay, yes. I should have been there. But you don't get to use that as an excuse for this.
Whatever.
You know, I can call the police, but I won't. We are cutting off all ties.
No more second chances. Never come back.
And all that was thanks to this little fella. You know what? He's got the makings of a good PI.
No.
I'm just saying.
No. Are you coming?
Yes.
Thanks, Dr. Chia. Yeah, appreciate your prompt reply. See you next week. What's that?
More fan mails?
Ida, can you start prepping an online announcement? We are reopening the free clinic next week.
That's great news.
The locum is Dr. Dorothy Chia. I'll give you her details later.
Okay.
You hired Dorothy Chia as the locum?
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
Me? She's a respected doctor. She agreed to help out as a favor. What more do you want?
Do you know how much she charges? If it's really a favor, just ask her to do it for free.
Don't be ridiculous.
Have you seen the clinic's performance report from last week? I'm taking that as a no. Over 50% drop in patients last week alone.
What?
If this continues, we'll need to take drastic cost-cutting measures. So no, we can't go around hiring the likes of Dorothy Chia.
Then what are our options? Will closing one clinic help?
Well, it might. I don't know. What? What's wrong?
My appeal for my suspension was rejected.
I'm sorry, Nat. Look, all the more we need to drop Dorothy. Okay, I'll call her and explain.
You got caught.
I didn't know they set out a hidden camera. That sneaky little boy.
And you got yourself kicked out of Sivan's firm.
Sorry. But I make it seem like I was mad at Sivan for messing up my case. They won't link me to you or Tess.
You were supposed to steal a damn movie script, not get yourself blacklisted from a law firm and their family.
Well, excuse me for not being a professional criminal.
Say that again. I pay you good money to do this.
I have a gift for you.
I can see that you've made dinner. And all the dishes are done. Best gift ever.
Not that. This.
Wait, is this real?
I am so offended right now.
Aiden, please tell me this is a knockoff. Where'd you get the money for this? And don't lie to me.
Fine. I exchanged the watch my grandma gave me for my birthday.
Why would your grandmother buy you a watch that costs as much as a car?
Because she feels bad for me. You know, guilt is a great weapon when you're on the receiving end of gifts.
Why is she guilty?
Because my mom went to prison.
Oh. For what?
She was framed for poisoning my dad.
Wait. Your mother is Tess Ho?
Yeah.
Hi, it's me. I'm Miss Pierce. And my father, he's not well. I should be with him. No, I am running out of patience. I am done with running. I'm done with hiding.
Ma, could I please have $300?
For what?
For a friend's birthday lunch?
300? Are you all eating gold?
Please? We're each contributing around $80 for the present. The rest of it is just for the food and drinks.
What kind of luxurious present and lunch are you planning?
High tea at Glitz Hotel and pendant from Zendoria. I'll have some leftover money for my transport.
No. I'll give you 150. That's it.
Mama! Mama!